Okay, welcome back my dear students. In this video I explain about the another cell organelle, that is lysosomes. Okay, so generally the lysosomes were first called as the pericanalicular bodies. Lysosomes are first called as the pericanalicular bodies. Okay, so the lysosomes were first discovered by Christian de Duve. Okay, so he isolated in the liver cell. Okay, and he named as the lysosomes. Okay, right. So now we know the occurrence of the lysosomes. Okay, occurrence or presence of the lysosomes. So generally lysosomes are present in all eukaryotic cells. Okay, so present in all eukaryotic cells. Okay, eukaryotic cells. Okay, so except matured mammalian blood cells. Okay, so matured mammalian RBC. Okay, and protist, so like euglena. Okay, euglena. Okay, and the lysosomes are also absent in prokaryotic cells. Okay, so this is the exception. Okay, so here if you take the number of the lysosomes, so generally the number of lysosomes are present in such cells which have digestive activity. Okay, the more number of lysosomes are present the cells which have digestive activity. For example, WBC. Okay, so WBC. So in WBC, lysosomes are present in more number. And bone cells, and cartilage, liver cell. Okay, liver cell, pancreas. Okay, so like these are kidney. Okay, yeah, like these cells contains more number of lysosomes. Okay, right. So this is about the presence of number in the in that of cells. Okay, now we know the size of the lysosomes. So generally the size of the lysosomes are varies. Okay, so size of the lysosomes generally varies. So from here, so if you take the size, so size will be varies from 0.2 to 0.8 microns. Okay, so 0.2 to 0.8 microns. So WBC contains a large size of the lysosomes, that is 0.8. Okay, right. So and now we know the shape of the lysosome. Okay, shape. Right. So shape of the lysosome. So the lysosomes are commonly they are spherical in shape. So spherical shape. Okay, spherical. So some are oval. So oval shape. So rarely irregular shape will be seen in lysosomes. Okay, so this is the about shape. So now we know the stability of the lysosome. Okay, here now we know the stability of the lysosome. So stability of lysosomes. Okay, right, lysosome. Okay, right. So here it has more stability because of it contains a hormone cortisone and cortisol. Okay, so generally it has a stability because of contains two hormones, so that is have more more stable because of it contains two hormones, cortisol, okay, cortisol and cholesterol. So due to these two, okay, one hormone is cortisol, another one is cholesterol. So these two, the membrane of the lysosome have more stable. Okay, right. If we inject some hormones like glucagon, if we inject the glucagon, so glucagon is the is a hormone, and progesterone also a hormone. Okay, so progesterone. So if we inject these two into the lysosome, then the lysosome membrane will be ruptured, dissolved. Okay, so these two hormones, if we inject these two hormones, they will be causes rupturing. Okay, causes rupturing of rupture. So rupture of the membrane. Okay, rupture of the lysosome membrane. Okay, if it in the presence of vitamins like A, E, and X-rays also ruptures the lysosome membrane. Okay, and there is another one is if lack of oxygen also, so lack of oxygen also causes rupture. Okay, so ruptured to membrane of lysosome, rupture to lysosome membrane. Okay, rupture to lysosome membrane. Okay, so right. So this is the stability about lysosome membrane. Okay, so generally it has a more stable by containing cortisol and cholesterol. But if you inject okay, these hormones, okay, glucagon, progesterone, it also causes dissolving of the membrane, and vitamin A, vitamin C, X-rays, and if lack of oxygen, these are all dissolves the membrane of the lysosome. So this is about the stability of the lysosome. Yes. So now, so generally lysosomes are the single membrane bound cell organelles. Okay, single membrane bound cell organelles. So, and the membrane of the lysosome generally resembles with the fluid mosaic model of the plasma membrane. Okay, it resembles to the plasma membrane. Okay, chemical composition, if you based on the chemical composition, okay, so both are similar in structure. Okay, similar in structure. Okay, right. So now we know the types of the chemical composition of the lysosome. Okay, first we know the chemical composition of the lysosome. Chemical composition of the lysosome. So generally the lysosomes have more hydrolytic enzymes. So lysosomes contains hydrolytic enzymes. Okay, so hydrolytic enzymes contains hydrolytic enzymes. Okay, so hydrolytic enzymes involves in the digestive process, phagocytic process. Okay, right. So digestive process. Okay, right. So here if you take the if you know the enzymes, there are 6 main enzymes are present in this lysosome matrix. Okay, right. Here one is protease. Okay, so protease. Okay, protease and glucosiderase and esterase. Okay, and then nucleus, phosphatase, okay, and sulfatase. Okay, so these are the 6 enzymes which are included in the lysosome matrix and involves in the digestive process. Okay, so protease generally break down the proteins, digest the proteins, and glucosylase is break down the glycosidic bonds. Okay, so glycosidic bonds, okay, breaks. Okay, right, so it breaks the glycosidic bonds, and here it breaks the proteins. Yeah, so breaks the proteins. Okay, breaks the proteins like this. And esterase also breaks the ester bonds. Okay, breaks the ester bonds. Okay, so breaks the ester bonds. Okay, nuclease, that means DNAs and RNAs. So these are also digest the nucleic acids. And phosphatase, sulfatase. So both are breaks the phosphates and sulfates. Okay, like these enzymes are involved in the digest or breakdown of the molecules. Okay, right. This is about the chemical composition. Okay, the lysosome, the membrane is a single unit membrane which resembles with the chemically plasma membrane. Okay, right. So this is about. Now we know the types of the lysosomes. Okay, so generally there are 4 types of lysosomes are present. Okay, so types of lysosomes. So here we take the types. So types of lysosomes. Okay, so there are 4 types of lysosomes are present. So depending on the functional activity. Okay, depending on the functional activity, lysosomes are classified into 4 types. Okay, lysosomes are classified into 4 types. Okay, so that is one is primary lysosome. So primary, okay, lysosome. Okay, and the second one is secondary lysosome. So secondary lysosome, and the third one is residual bodies. Residual bodies, and the fourth one is autophagosome. Okay, so these are the 4 types of the lysosomes are there. Okay, right. So so that's why the lysosomes shows the polymorphic structure. Okay, so the lysosomes are called as polymorphism. So it shows the polymorphism. So that means they have 4 different structures. Okay, right. So each one we can discuss another video.